morning and welcome to Granada. I'm out here in preparation for Badlands. It's going to be my 4th edition of Badlands, which is pretty crazy when you think about it actually. A few changes. I'm supposed to be doing it as a pair. I am no longer doing it as a pair. Unfortunately, Nick from Backyard had to pull out. Won't go into the politics of it, but yeah, it's a real shame. I'm pretty gutted actually that he's not coming. I was hoping to be able to show him a very amazing experience out in Granada and in the deserts of Spain. But yeah, unfortunately he is not joining me. So anyway, onwards. Got to sort of rethink, kind of come up with a plan and see how it goes. Anyway, today's plan, about 30k, super chilled, as you can tell by my sunglasses choice. About 30 odd k. I think there's one climb in it. A little route I did last year. I can't fully remember it, but it's just an opportunity to see how the bike feels. Built up again, sort of loaded, and yeah, just spin the legs out really. I've just stopped by a bit of river and I don't really know what this is, but stuff. I thought I'd quickly kind of run through my bike this year, give you a bit of a brief idea of what I'm taking, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's the Argon 18 Dark Matter, which you would have seen in many videos now. Size medium, and I've decided to change a few things like spacing out the top tube with the bigger 3D Plus system just to raise it up a bit. Wheels are the same, Enve 3.4s with matte mango Chris King hubs. Matte mango. Schwalbe Overland tyres with 45mm, so nice and wide. These are, I just really rate these tyres. They're just pretty bomb-proof, to be honest with you. Some things we've changed since the bike was built last time is change the stem over to a redshift stem. We're at a 120. I've got it set up relatively squishy, as you can see, but not crazy squishy. Still taking a bit of time getting used to it, but generally really impressed with this as a system and as an idea to give a bit more comfort. As many of you know watching this, I have a lot of problems with nerve damage in my left hand, so comfort really is hyper important to me. Group set, Shimano GRX. Di2 12 speed, the new group set. Shifters are slightly different shape to the previous ones, kind of grippy texture, got the buttons on the inside as well. I actually think this shape is even better than the previous one. I'm running a 4830 on the bike, not a 4831 as it says. Tried a 30 tooth on there and it works, so I'm going to use it. And then on the back is a 11 to 39 cassette, using a wolf tooth road link just to basically drop the mech down a bit, which also works, which is great, and it just gives me a bit more compliance and comfort really in having an easier gear, because some of the climbs here are pretty gnarly. All of the bags are from Tailfin. This is one of their down tube bags, which have basically got tools and spares in it. One of the frame bags, this is a 3.8 litre frame bag. They actually all say here, which I didn't know and was told, so yeah, 3.8 fits fantastic in a size medium. And another product I'm testing out is one of these long top tube bags, coming soon I believe, and this cheeky little rear pack which has basically got all my sleep equipment in it. Can't say much about that, it's a prototype that I'm testing, but yeah, really neat. Lights all from Exposure. This is Tailfin's new lights bracket, which is super smart. So I've got a Blaze on the back, a Strada on the front, and a 6-pack here even further forward. Now I'm undecided if I'm going to take both of these. I probably will, to be honest. but maybe it's overkill. I'm definitely someone who, if it's really bright when riding at night, I ride better. So hence I am taking 2 big lights, and I'll probably have a head torch as well. Finishing kit, Enve seat post, Enve gravel bars, which is their flared gravel bar. It's a round bar, but it's super flared, so it's a bit more comfortable on the really gnarly descending. I also wanted to swap to a round bar so I could put these clip-on bars, which I used on the Pedide Rally on the bike. Really, really nice. They're lovely shape actually, really ergonomic. And as you can see, because the 6-pack's really heavy, I've used some Tailfin straps to hold it on, and it's mounted on a 76 Projects computer mount, which I'm obviously not using right now because there's a computer there. Garmin 1050 here, clipped on like so. I've got versatility of being able to mount it here or here, which, yeah, we'll see what happens. And as I said, a redshift stem, 120, Lucky Charm Marshall on the top, my boy. It's a really interesting thing. It's the first time I've used a redshift stem really on this bike since we changed it. Takes a bit of getting used to, I'll be honest with you, but generally actually for comfort feels really, really good. That combined with the Dark Matter's curved forks seems to be pretty good actually, so we'll see how that goes. Bottles are from Styrkr, as you'd expect, and yeah, the only other thing to mention is I've changed the pedal system I'm using. So previously you'd have seen I've used Garmin Rally pedals, which is a Shimano SPD pedal system, but I'm using these big XTR pedals. My theory was, is a bigger platform will help in terms of comfort. You're putting less pressure through the size of your feet, and I've got quite big wide feet here, so hopefully this is going to help a bit more comfort, but it means I sacrificed having a power meter. So conveniently I had a 4i power meter at home, which I subsequently found out that the 11 speed and 12 speed GRX crank arms are the same, it's just the chain rings that are different. So I swapped the chain rings over, and yeah, been perfect really. Yeah, so if there's any questions about any of that, put it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Go back riding now. First concrete slab road of the trip. Concrete slab roads like this, being it's steep. Elevation never comes up on camera. So this route that I'm doing is a bit lumpy. It's basically kind of climbing all the way out to here and then descending all the way back. But I'm just trying to take it really, really easy. Feel the heat a bit, see what it's like. Remind myself of what it's like riding in this heat, because we just haven't had that kind of weather in the UK. And ultimately stay quite chilled. 1 kilometre left of climbing. Hello. Hello. Forgot about that. Forgot about that bit. Well, at least the bike got a bit of a clean. I'm wearing these meshy lake shoes which are now wet. Here's a bike packing ultra tip. Olive farms, amazing places to sleep because the ground is generally pretty good and pretty flat. So yeah, tip for you. You go to do an ultra, hunt down those olive farms. Luckily in Spain there's many olive tree farms because the best olive oil comes from Spain, believe it or not. Doesn't matter what anyone else says, trust me, it's from Spain.